KBO sent me this electric bike to review. Some of you may know that my husband, Tim, has an electric scooter, electric bike channel where he reviews micro electric mobility. And so KBO reached out to him and said, would you ask your wife, Melissa, to review this electric bike on her channel? And this happened pre my wrist accident, and so he said, of course I will. And so this has been the first opportunity that we've had to come out and review the bike, and it's just been a blast. I've been waiting to get on it. It's such a, so far, like, I've been like, wow, this is such a beautiful bike. I love the color. But today I got to get on it, and I've got to say I really have enjoyed it. It's easy to ride. It's got a step through, which makes it easy to get on.
How come it's so easy?
I like the grips on it. They're nice to hold on to. At first I was like, I wish this had a bell, and then I looked down and it's so nicely integrated, the bell, because you can hold on to the brakes and still press the bell. I've ridden actually quite a few electric bikes in my day, surprisingly, maybe or maybe not, if you know that my husband has a channel where he reviews these things. And one thing I find as a woman, I'm not the smallest woman, but I'm not the biggest woman either. One thing I find is sometimes they have so much power, they go like super fast off the line. That can be kind of scary for me as a woman.
Kind of scary, huh?
So I like that this has a lot of choice in the amount of beans that you give it, as Tim would say at the beginning. So I just had it nice and low. I set it at 1 to begin, and you realize I might be a little gun shy after my accident. So I had it at 1, then I moved it up to 2. When I came to the hills, I put it on 3. I could give it way more power than I was, so that's nice to know too when you're getting to the hills. It's got this nice rack on it, so I can attach panniers, and when I'm doing my grocery shopping, I can put it on the back. I live in Victoria, BC, so it rains here. So it's nice to have an option that I know is safe in wetter weather to move around in. I do tend to like to walk in and around Victoria, BC, but it's nice to have something like this when I need to go further, longer distances. And I can just hop on this and I know it's going to get me there. Also, with the price of gas, what it is now.
What's the price of gas right now?
Tim and I just generally leave our car at home. And again, when we need to go somewhere further, like we can actually take the electric bikes out to Langford, which is our partnering town, to Costco, or out to the farms to get vegetables, because we have so many incredible bike paths around here. We don't even have to get on highways or busy roads. So it's just such a great option to save money on gas, and you don't even have to worry about the hills. The battery is so beautifully integrated. You can take it out. I can leave this in my bike shed and lock it up, know it's safe. So that's pretty much all I have to say about it. It's perfect for me. I'll invite Tim in to see if he wants to say anything else about it that I've left out, because I'm not an expert on these things, but that's my personal experience with it.
I think you did great. She did awesome.
Really?
I mean, for somebody who doesn't review.
It's got a light too.
So it's got a light.
I don't go out in the dark.
How do you like the suspension?
Well, the fact that I didn't notice it means that it was good.
It's really smooth.
Yeah, smooth.
The chair or the seat?
Also comfortable. Again, when you don't notice these things, that means that it's good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, you can go anywhere with this thing. Love it. I have a matching KBO bike, a black one. Doesn't have the step through, and I gotta say, the step through, big thumbs up.
Yeah, it's nice. It's easier.
And it's also just nice, just from a healthy perspective. What are your thoughts on the health of this? Like, instead of jumping in the car and driving everywhere, even though you're not necessarily pedaling at full 100%, you're still pedaling.
Well, I think the other health benefit to that, even though you might not be getting the same exercise, you're out and you're getting fresh air, which is a huge benefit to our lungs, to be breathing fresh air. We can get qi in 2 ways, through the air we breathe and the food that we eat. And so just being out and breathing this gorgeous fresh air that we have here on Vancouver Island is a major benefit. So don't think that by riding an electric bike you're not getting some health benefits. You're out and you're breathing fresh air, and that's a beautiful thing.
KBO sometimes have specials and things like that. I'm going to put a link down below this video so that if you are interested in buying an e-bike, take a look.